Hello, everyone, and welcome to our
We're
Friday
back!
night stream.
We've returned.
Yup.
We're
Yes,
back
sir.
again.
That's right. All right.
So
What are we doing?
today we got some important news to talk about. First of all, if I can
Yes,
get
sir.
this off without getting this rubber piece stuck to my ear. We have some important news to talk about. We have some Marvel stuff going on.
Yup.
We also have a lot of pickups, actually. Sorry for the lag. I know I'm lagging a little bit.
Sorry. You're fine.
So yeah, we should get straight into it. So
Yeah.
first thing I would like to talk about, before we do any pickups or anything like that, we're gonna get some more people to roll in here.
Mm-hmm. We'll be talking about the recent news since the last time we streamed. It's been like 3 weeks since we streamed, actually.
Yeah, and
So-
that was my spring break, then your spring break. And
Yeah.
I think a week in between that, or maybe it was just
Right.
our 2 spring breaks. But
Mhm.
anyway, hopefully everyone here will tell other people that we are streaming early.
Yeah, I promoted in like so many servers. I think it was like 5 or 6 servers or something that I was able to do that. So yeah, so hopefully we can get some people rolling in here. First thing, I think we should just jump right into the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer. All right, that came out. What are your thoughts on that?
Dude, I think this movie is going to be better than Ragnarok. I
Really?
feel like I feel like this is probably going to be one of the best, if not the best. No, not the best. One of the best Marvel films.
Wow. I watched the trailer and I think I said it in like Bloop's Discord or something like that. I said, you know, I think it looks pretty cool, but I don't think it's going to be better than Ragnarok, in my personal opinion, because I love Hulk and stuff like that, and that was an awesome movie. But I don't think it's going to be better than Ragnarok. That's just my opinion.
I think it is going to be better than Ragnarok. Already, they got me with the score, dude. The sets look more elaborate. It looks like they're kind of exploring the wider range of the gods in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's Russell Crowe who's playing Zeus.
Okay.
You know who Russell Crowe is?
I've heard of him.
That's going to be really cool to see. You got the Guardians in this one. The Guardians are going to be playing a larger role.
I'm pretty excited for them, yeah.
Gore the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale.
I didn't see him in there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't show him yet, but he's going to be a cool villain.
Okay, nice.
If they don't make him boring, I'm going to be mad. But Gore's supposed to be he's like a vengeful killer of gods, because his whole backstory is that he prayed for his family to be protected by the gods in some 7 Realms war or whatever, and his whole family ended up getting killed, and so he swore vengeance on the gods. And then he got a hold of the Necro Sword, which is like one of the most powerful weapons in the MCU.
Oh wow! Okay.
And he goes around killing gods. Basically, that's this whole thing.
Oh, dang.
So it's a pretty cool character. It's a pretty cool villain.
Christian Bale's playing him.
Christian Bale's playing him, and I can't wait to see it.
All right.
I really hope it. I really hope he looks cool. Which there was like a little bit of a teaser image, but it was too like low quality.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it you can't really see his makeup and stuff really good, but he looks cool.
Yeah.
And Jane Foster's Thor.
I was about to mention that. I like that they did the little tease of her at the end.
Yeah, a lot of people are angry that Jane Foster's becoming Thor. I'm like, well, don't you already know that she's going to become Thor? Like, this has been like the talk since before the trailer came out.
Yeah,
and now everybody's mad that she's Thor.
We've known that for like 2 years, yeah.
And honestly, I'm for Jane Foster becoming Thor. They're going to touch on her, because the whole thing with her becoming Thor in the comics was that she had cancer. And did my screen freeze?
No, you look fine.
Okay. So like I said, the whole thing with her in the comics was that she had cancer, and because she got the powers of Thor, it allowed because the cancer was killing her. So basically, since she became Thor, she decided to devote her life to helping the people in need, and to also keep staying as Thor, because if she stops being Thor, the cancer will kill her.
Oh, it's kind of like a Deadpool deal. Kind of like a Deadpool thing. Yeah. What's up, Snowy? You said that earlier. I don't know if you're still in here, but what's up? And Tyler Durden. I just watched Fight Club last weekend for the first time, and I didn't even know Tyler Durden was like a thing. I just thought that was his name. I just thought his name was Tyler Durden. And now
how'd you like that movie, by the way?
Oh, it was good. It was pretty good. I feel like it was like I've heard about it so many times, and it was just I feel like it was kind of overhyped a little bit, and I think I set my expectations too high. But it's still a really good movie. So, yeah.
One of my favorites.
Nice.
But anyway, so with Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm very hyped to see it. Can't wait for July. I'm sure that goes the same for everybody.
I think that my goal is to watch all of the MCU movies before this one comes out. I got to just rewatch all of them. That's just my goal. Because I haven't. I forgot what happens in the first two Thor movies.
Honestly,
and, I just need to rewatch all of them.
I don't think I'm gonna go back and watch them. I think because I feel like if I go back and watch the old Thor movies, that's gonna because I already like Thor. After Infinity War, I started to really, really like Thor as a character. Before Infinity War and Ragnarok, I thought he was a lame character.
Yeah,
I wasn't really excited about seeing Thor in anything. Now I'm really excited about seeing Thor in a lot of Marvel stuff because he's an actual. They made him an actual interesting character.
Yeah.
So yeah. But Jane Foster's Thor, that's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see Mjolnir again. The hammer.
Yeah.
Love it. You love to see it. And it's gonna be a good movie. I'm really hyped. And then Doctor Strange is coming out next month, I think.
Yeah, Ninja Sniper says. I mean, since my prom is on May 14th, instead of going to prom, I'm gonna go see the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
Boom. Man's got his priorities straight right there.
So I'm actually really excited for that movie. That movie's gonna actually be crazy. Fortunately, we haven't gotten a whole bunch of new stuff these past few weeks, so there's not really much to talk about there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see it.
Yep.
Really hyped. I already love the style that they're going for.
And speaking of
Moon Knight, that was our whole next conversation topic. We're gonna hit some major points in recent news. Yeah, Moon Knight spoilers. In case you haven't seen it.
If you haven't seen, if you're not caught up to the 4th episode, which just dropped this Wednesday.
Yeah, it's only 4 episodes. Come on, and it's been out for 3 weeks at this point. So there's no.
I mean, not yet. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start talking about Moon Knight. If you don't want to be spoiled, then I guess mute the tab or whatever. If you don't care about spoilers and you haven't seen it, then you can stick around, I guess. But yeah, so far I really like the series. I didn't expect that. I didn't really think that they're going kind of the Egyptian god route as I mean, I know that you were talking about that a lot, but that just
I want you to get your opinions out of the way first, because I have some things to say about the show.
Okay. Ninja Snipers is still confused on what's going on.
I will explain everything. I know exactly what's going on.
Of course you do. Of course you know what's going on. Okay. I really like how they're kind of dishing out the kind of who gets the spotlight on each episode, whether it's Mark Spector or the British dude, what's his name? The other guy?
Stephen Grant.
Stephen Grant, yeah. So in the 4th episode, Mark Spector was kind of more the he was more he spent the most time on screen rather than Stephen Grant, which I enjoyed. And it's cool how they use each other for resources, because how Stephen Grant was brought out to look at
they have their own special set of skills that are useful in certain situations.
Yep. And they're starting to kind of work better together now, I feel, which I really enjoy.
And Steven's into Mark's wife.
Yeah. Yup.
That's kind
a
of
thing now.
That's going to be controversial between the two, but
yeah, I mean, it
Mark
already
might be
is
okay
basically.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Satori actually said it. Jake Lockley is the third personality that they've been hinting at ever since the third episode, I think. Or maybe the second, maybe even the first. People were saying in the first they got some hints at him. But Jake Lockley, if you guys don't know, is the taxi driver personality who is very violent. And we actually see in the third episode. Do you remember in the third episode where Mark woke up and he stabbed that guy in the chest, and the guy just fell on the ground, and they were like on the edge of a cliff?
Yeah.
You remember that? And he asked Steven, he goes, Steven, what did you do? And Steven said, I didn't do anything. Jake Lockley.
Okay.
That's the only...
I didn't even know Jake Lockley was a thing, but that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he has... So in the comics, Moon Knight has 3 different personalities. Stephen Grant, Jake Lockley, and Mark Spector. They all have their own traits, personalities, skills, whatever. And it's going to be great once we actually see Jake. But that's probably going to be more of like either next episode, or they're going to hint at him next episode, and then they're going to finally reveal him in the last episode, which would be cool. But they already, in episode 4, they showed that extra casket in the kind of insane asylum. If you remember that, there was another casket which some guy was inside and he was banging on the casket. That's I'm assuming at least is the third personality that they have yet to unlock and show us. So I
believe it's Jake.
At the end of there was where he's in Egypt drinking. Yeah, that could also be Jake. That was the other thing people were talking about too. But look, here's the thing. Everybody's confused because they don't know what happened at the end of episode 4, where they got after Mark Spector got shot by Arthur Harrow. They transported to this like insane asylum where you think like it's all in Mark's head or whatever, but you soon come to realize that it's almost like a big prison for gods. Mark, his alternate personalities, Ethan or Arthur Harrow, Mark's wife, like they're all there. All the characters we've seen are there. People don't know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Okay, right? Well, give us a lowdown.
I have a really good theory. This is just a theory.
A game theory.
So as you know, the whole point of Arthur Harrow's kind of like mission, you could call it, is to free Ammit from her tomb, which she was imprisoned by the gods for disobeying their orders. And she was in one of those little stone statue things. That's where they like trap all the...
And there were like a dozen other ones.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. Mark got shot by Arthur Harrow. Arthur Harrow then released the god Ammit. And what Ammit did was she went, okay, you were all bad people. I'm going to imprison you all in my own prison for you. That's what the insane asylum is. It's a prison built by Ammit to trap all of the people that used her or imprisoned her or went against her. So basically, and we're probably going to get shown this in episode 5. So we come to see that the insane asylum that they're all trapped in is kind of like a little reality that Ammit puts them in to kind of keep them imprisoned, right? Because at this point, she's being vengeful and she wants to trap everybody like they trapped her. Basically.
She was the hippo at the end, right?
No, that is not Ammit. That is a different Egyptian god. And my theory for the hippo lady is that she was one of the other gods that got imprisoned. Like, you saw all the other dozens of statues. Yeah. She's one of the other gods that got imprisoned. Or it's one of the main gods we saw in the pyramid when they all met to put Arthur Harrow on trial. And Ammit actually trapped all those gods in there too.
Man, that whole trial scene was so like predictable. The whole thing, like, he's not gonna go away. The trial scene in the pyramid, remember?
Yeah. So And obviously, you know what I really like too is that they're really focusing on Mark's his multiple personality disorder, right?
Yeah.
And I liked how the gods asked him. They were like, "Are you a troubled man?" And he like almost broke down crying. But he was like, "No, that's not what we need to focus on.
He was like, "Are you sick? Are you sick or something like that?" Right?
Yeah. And it's such an interesting because they don't. You know what I also like? They don't focus on Moon Knight, right? I know the show's called Moon Knight, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like Daredevil. I'm gonna be comparing this to Daredevil a lot because Daredevil, they didn't show a whole lot of Daredevil.
You barely see the suit of Moon Knight, like really. You don't really see that.
Yeah, the first 3 episodes, you saw it, right? But now Khonshu's gone,
and and he can't use any of his powers now too. So
which I actually like that they're not relying on the Moon Knight persona to carry this entire show, right? This show proves that you can have a really, really good show without having the main selling point of the show, which is
there's lots of different components to it. I agree. I definitely agree.
So Midnight Suns, yeah. So what's going to happen, in my opinion, if they're going to bring Moon Knight into the MCU? I think what's going to happen is they're going to wait to use him again until maybe the Blade movie, where it's going to be like a post-credit scene that shows either a tease of maybe Ghost Rider, or they're going to show Blade meeting Moon Knight and starting the Midnight Suns team. And then when they make a Ghost Rider movie, in that post-credit scene, they'll kind of complete the Midnight Suns team.
Didn't you just say like last stream that the Moon Knight show was like on its own, like it wasn't connected to the MCU? Didn't you just say that last stream?
Sorry. Okay. I did say that. I realized I said that, but the directors came out and they said like, "Hey, we're gonna try and figure out a way to have this connected to the MCU," which I'm not a big fan of. But if they do it the right way, it can make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think what I said, like if they slowly start building a Midnight Suns team within the next few years with all the new movies coming out, that could be like the next Avengers, like a spiritual Dark Avengers team almost, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my
West Coast Avengers even. Satori even said West Coast Avengers, which that would make sense. Yeah. That West Coast Avengers, I feel like that's going to come later once Marvel really starts to like not know what they want to do with their characters.
Yeah.
But I feel like the next thing they're going to do is Midnight Suns, the next big team, so to say, because like they're doing West Coast #1
signed by the way, Brett Breeding there on the leg. Just saying. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but with like the Blade movie coming out, I feel like it's the best, and made the potential of Ghost Rider being talked about at over at Marvel right now. Next best bet, Midnight Suns. Make a Midnight Suns team. That could be your next Avengers film. Yep. That's a great idea, in my opinion. You got Moon Knight. You're gonna have Blade. You already teased them in Eternals, right? They've been thinking about Ghost Rider. They're probably, if they decide to do that, they're probably going to announce it within the next year or so. Make a Midnight Suns movie. Go ahead and do it. Get all the origin movies out of the way, right?
Yeah.
And Moon Knight's origin thing is going to be the show. I just can't wait for that.
Ninja Snipers says, "We may not have the name Avengers no more after the new Doctor Strange movie because the team could mean anyone and anything at that point."
Yeah, that is true. Also, the Avengers doesn't really mean anything anymore. That was after Endgame. I feel like even after Endgame, it didn't mean anything after that. I felt like Endgame was the point where it's like anybody who can help out is an Avenger.
Yeah. It kind of like broke up. It kind of like broke up and fell apart after that. And like everybody did their own thing with the TV shows and everything like that. And it's like, I just want, I mean, I'm excited to see Guardians of the Galaxy again in Thor: Love and Thunder.
It's gonna be
because like we haven't seen that since Endgame, right? They haven't had an appearance. So I'm ready. I'm prepared. All right. But yeah. And anything else for Moon Knight?
Not really. All I'm gonna say is, if for the people who haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It's definitely my favorite MCU show.
Fourth episode was good.
Really good. And by the way, the first episode, I gotta say, was probably the strongest
I agree.
Pilot episode for an MCU show we've had.
Definitely.
Like really strong. Really strong. Got me hooked. Very end was great. Score was amazing. Just every scene was great.
Yep. Boom.
And then it fell off a little bit in the second episode. Third episode got really interested. Fourth episode, gotta say, is one of the best.
Yeah. I like the cliffhangers they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Snipers says, so the rumors that maybe a DC character like the Flash could show up in the. I'm not a huge fan of that. How?
That's not going to happen.
They're not going to do like a Marvel.
You know why?
It's DC thing.
Because this has happened before, actually. Marvel has done things where they've proposed to DC, like, hey, should we do like a multiversal collab film that can make both of us a lot of money? DC has said no every time. Because it's, you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to end up doing this deal thing like they're doing with Sony, and then they're going to like buy a part of DC out, and then Disney's going to own a part of DC.
Oh,
which is not what they want. See, DC knows what they're trying to do. They don't want to be involved with it.
Yeah.
And I know DC has their own problems right now, and some people are like, oh, but Disney could pull them out of their crappy movie run so far. Well, I'd rather have crappy movies that aren't afraid to push boundaries, and then Disney have part of the company and suddenly make everything PG-13, right? Because we could potentially get some rated R DC movies in the future. Entirely possible, by the way. Batman was going to be rated R. You know, it's like DC knows what Marvel's trying to do, right? So it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I applaud them for that, because they know they can do stuff on their own, especially with the Black Adam movie. That's going to be crazy.
I feel like the DC crossover to Marvel possibly could come in the future. Marvel DC collab will look good on paper, but it would be a disaster. I think I think it'd probably be in like 20, 30 years from now, when nobody really cares about Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
And they're
when
when
both of them are like not mainstream anymore. Yeah. And they're like, hey, we need to make some money here. What is something that we could do that'll get everybody excited again?
It's probably going to be when like nobody cares about. Yeah. Nobody's going to care anymore, and then they're just going to like, let's just do this. So that's just what I think. But so that's pretty much all the news that we have since the last time we streamed. Aren't there characters in both DC and Marvel universe like Hercules?
Yeah, but Hercules is like a god in real life. So it's like you can use that. Thor is like, they're all like people like that. Like
they could, but like
both universes are going to utilize in different ways, right?
It'd be interesting if like maybe like so like you're talking about the Hercules there, so like maybe a variant of Hercules is in the DC universe. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That could be cool. So Warner Bros. Discovered they're trying to fix DC. I doubt they will, and they want like a Kevin Feige type person for the DC.
And that's why we need to keep Zack Snyder on. And I know people aren't the best fan of Zack Snyder, like, oh, he's made some pretty mid DC movies or whatever. But it's like, they're not bad by any means. I enjoyed Batman v Superman. I just thought the ending was a little bad. I enjoyed, the Snyder cut was crazy good. One of my favorites. And they're probably going to make it like an Endgame level event with Darkseid later if they keep Zack Snyder on. Can't wait for that, right? I thought Man of Steel was great. I watched Man of Steel again over my spring break. I loved it the second time around.
I have a question. Is Robert Pattinson just like replacing Ben Affleck in
he's not.
That was just for that movie.
Ben Affleck's coming back one last time in the Flash movie to be Batman.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it.
But this isn't another universe like the movie Joker is. Joker's in a whole other universe.
Oh, okay.
It's like that.
Okay. I like that. I like that they do that. So yeah, that's it for the news. We do have a ton of pickups from the last 3 weeks that we didn't
Guys,
see. So.
Look at me. The amount of pickups we have tonight will blow your mind. And the variety, I think, of these pickups are going to be really cool. So get everybody in here. You both have a lot of books.
Yeah, so I think you should just go first and show off all your books, talk about them, whatever. We're only like 25 minutes in, so, we got time. And then I'll show all my books afterwards. And yeah.
All right. So, books we got tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the first one.
Yeah, just do it.
So we got some smaller books. Some of these are smaller spec books, but they're good for like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. They're good for maybe Daredevil stuff. They're good for Spider-Man stuff. Mm-hmm. Also some other cool stuff, which I'm going to talk about. That's not DC or Marvel.
Shop. Oh yeah, no problem, man. I love watching your live streams. So keep up the good work. It's no problem. All right, go ahead.
So anyway, getting started with the first one. This is a X-Men limited series. It's a solo character series. Great spec book for Multiverse of Madness, new maybe MCU reboot of the X-Men, whatever you want to call it. These are always good to pick up if you see one. But this one is Rogue issue number 1.
Oh, nice. Right? I have that one.
Yeah, character of the X-Men, small solo miniseries. Yeah. Also, I believe it's the first solo series with Rogue. Same thing for, I think, Bishop too. Bishop has his own.
Yeah.
And a few more that I know of. Storm, I think. So really good. Good spec book right now. Definitely recommend picking one up if you see one maybe in like the dollar bins or back issue bins for really cheap. I think I got this
$1.
Yeah, I think I got this one for either a couple bucks, $1 or a couple bucks. Definitely recommend getting it. Pick these up if you ever see them. Really cool.
Yep.
All right, next up here. This is a good Daredevil spec book. It's Bullseye number 1 from, I don't know what year this is from, but it's fairly recent, I'd say. Maybe like 2016.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Really good book. Especially if we're gonna see some more Daredevil stuff in the future. Because right now the talks over at Marvel are they're going to either continue the Daredevil Netflix series since they got rights to have it on Disney Plus now, or they're just gonna make a whole new reboot. They make a season 4. I am going to be excited because we'll see Bullseye. Hopefully they get the same actor to play him because that's actually gonna look cool. If he does play him. And then this also good spec book for that, because if we do see Bullseye, right, everybody's gonna want this book pretty much. And his first appearance. His first appearance is already going up by a lot.
Right.
So really cool book. Recommend picking that up if you guys ever see one.
Was that a cover price book
cheap. Yeah, I think I got this one for actually $1 too. Yeah,
nice. It's not bad.
Pretty good. This next books, because I'll show you why I say books in a second, is really good. I don't know if anybody's heard any news about this, but do you know the series Youngblood? Have you ever heard of that series before? It's like a small
comic series.
Yeah, it's like a small image comic book line. There's a character called Prophet. Right?
I've heard of him.
Jake Gyllenhaal is supposed to be playing Prophet in a new Youngblood style series on HBO.
Oh, is it
Max.
Youngblood number 2? I think
it's Youngblood number 2, first appearance of Prophet.
Nice.
And I say books because there's 2 copies in this one bag.
Oh, nice. I bought this
I was like, wow, I found a Youngblood #2. This is a good spec book.
Mm-hmm.
I looked in the bag later. There are 2 copies in it, both in the same shape.
You should check if the second copy has pink lettering. The letters in the title. There's like a second printing or whatever. I don't know.
No, it's actually, there's a back cover, and it's like if you flip it upside down, you can probably see a little bit of it, but there's an actual back cover on the back of both issues. Those have pink lettering.
Oh, really?
So it's like they have like a front cover and a back cover, and the back cover is different than the front cover. But it's like you could display them however you want. So I might put one in one bag where it has the back cover facing forward.
Yeah.
And then another one in another bag where it's just this main cover facing forward too.
Nice.
Really good spec book though. It's already going up in value. Please pick it up if you guys ever see it.
Yeah, I got a couple copies of that actually.
Ooh. Dude. This book is honestly, I love this cover. I love the TV show that came out of this comic book series, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit.
All right.
Just can give you my opinion on it real quick. The Boys, issue number 7. Nice. First appearance of the Payback team, which I think is a superhero / villain, I don't know which, team that's supposed to be featured in The Boys season 3 coming up. I watched the first 2 seasons. Gotta say, I really like it. It's definitely one of my favorite superhero shows, but I like Invincible better. Just because there's some more relatable characters and everything's not crappy all the time, unlike The Boys. But it is a really good series. Great artwork. This is a cover B for this issue, I think. Okay. Really glad I found this for cheap. Great spec book for The Boys season 3 on top of that. Really good book. Recommend seeing if you guys can pick this thing up. If you see actually any Boys issue, any original Boys issue from Dynamite, pick up. Because some of them are getting up there right now in value. So
also you did share that on my Discord server, which by the way, if you have not joined, then you can. If you haven't joined the Hidden Gem Discord server, then you can do that. Just dropped in the chat there for you.
Next up here, ooh, dude, this is a great cover. One of my favorite modern Batman covers. It's Batman the Knight issue number 3, and it's the movie variant, the Robert Pattinson movie variant. Red background, red shadowing, Robert Pattinson's Batman there on the cover. Awesome. Really nice, vibrant colors. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it has some really nice, vibrant coloring to it. Looks really cool. Sweet, love the movie variant. I haven't seen enough Batman movie variants. This is one of the only ones I've seen, so I picked it up and I was like, dude, I gotta get this. Because I haven't seen any other movie variants besides this one. At least that I know of. So
it's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Great cover. Pick that up if your guys' LCS still has that. Next book, I got this for $3. Great condition, by the way. It is a Bloop comic spec book that I know Bloop has, I think, at least 1 or 2 copies of, at least. Batman issue 683, the first appearance of the Iceberg Lounge.
Oh, nice. He says it's
really good cover. Yeah, I know. But really good spec book. It's not really a spec book anymore because Batman came out. This book went up in price. I don't know if it's still going up or not.
I think it might be going down. Like, I don't know if it's what was it, like a $10 book before maybe?
Yeah, probably was. I know it went up because we did see the Iceberg Lounge featured more than once in the Batman movie. So
it was a big part. Yeah.
This book. Great book, still a good book to pick up. I got this one for $2 because the guy I was at, it was at like a flea market. He was selling all of his books off for $2. Trust me, I went through everything. This is really the only good thing I found. But it was worth it. Good book, good condition. It's a Bloop spec. Can't beat that.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, now we're getting into some of the better books in all of my pickups. I forgot to re-bag and board this one. I can honestly take it out of the bag right now because the bag's pretty bad. Like it's got like duct tape on it, right? You don't.
Oh dang!
Duct tape.
And you know how people use like packaging tape too, like to tape their bags as well.
Anyway, this is, I don't know if you've heard anything about this book, but I've heard a good bit about it. This is Universe X number 6. This is the issue that I think Kevin Feige revealed in an interview that they based the Moon Knight character in the MCU off of. You can see on the front, he's got that bandaged costume. He's got like Uzis in his hand, but he doesn't use guns in the show. Well, Mark does, and Steven, I think, did hold the gun at one point. But this is the version of Moon Knight they based the MCU version off of. So this book started going up in value because of that interview. I'm glad to have found it for a good price. Honestly, you could see there's a page in here you can see where his face is bandaged up. Do you see that there? Can you see that? His face is bandaged up like how it is in the show. Yeah, this is the issue they based the TV series Moon Knight off of, which I thought was really cool to find this. I'm really happy I did get it because that's another Moon Knight book to add to my collection. It's a pretty prominent book to have.
For sure.
And next up, another signed book. How many signed
flex tape on the back of your comics?
Yeah. How many signed books have you seen me get? Do you like?
Not very many.
You've seen me pick up like that Green Lantern one. There was a Batman one. There was a Wonder Woman one. All signed. Well, only one of them had a certificate of authenticity, but I don't know how someone could fake an autograph that well to an original autograph. There was just no certificate of authenticity, but I have a pretty prominent collection of dollar bin signed books, right?
Yeah.
And this one might be just one of the best because this book is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 2. This is one of the books Robert Pattinson based his Batman off of, and it's signed by Dennis O'Neil, which on the back there, it even said it on the bag.
Oh, wow. Nice.
It's even signed by Dennis O'Neil in silver Sharpie right at the top. I believe he was either the writer or the artist, one of the two. But got this for cheap. It was like $1. It's signed by Dennis O'Neil. Crazy stuff I found in my LCS, including signed books. I got a lot of really good signed books. This is probably one of the best because not only is it the book that Robert Pattinson based his version of Batman off of, which I think is really cool, but it's also signed by Dennis O'Neil.
Yeah, great. I think he's the writer. I Googled him and he says he's a writer. So
that's just an added bonus right there.
Boom. Yeah.
So, yep.
Nice.
Great pickup.
For sure.
I promise you we're almost done. I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
It's all right. It's all right.
This next book, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 565. This is the first appearance of Kraven's daughter. This is a really expensive spec book because of the Kraven movie. Everyone's going crazy about it because they think Kraven's daughter is going to be featured in it, and
crazy about
may
Kraven.
Or may not.
Kraven fever.
Yep. But it's The Amazing Spider-Man issue 565. You guys have probably seen this around. Yeah. Really, really great spec book right now. I got this one for really cheap. Really cheap. I'm glad to have picked it up because once that Kraven movie comes out, it can either shoot up or go down. And right now it's already at like a maximum of like $30 being sold for $30, which is really good. And yeah, that's honestly, you guys see this, pick it up because right now it's probably one of the best things you can get in terms of spec books. It's really up there in terms of spec value right now. And so is this next book, which is also from the same line of Amazing Spider-Man books. This is The Amazing Spider-Man 546. I'm so glad to have picked this up because Mr. Negative is probably one of my favorite looking villains in all of the Spider-Man villain lineup. And he's honestly probably one of the best new villains that we've seen. The Amazing Spider-Man 546, first appearance of Mr. Negative.
Oh, nice.
Really cool book. Really great. I don't know why this is such an undervalued book, because it's the first appearance of a character, which, by the way, was the main antagonist in the Spider-Man PS4 game, and that was a very successful game. So really good book. You guys see this, pick it up. This is probably one of the best modern Spider-Man books to pick up right now, because it's the first appearance of a great character who we could potentially see in upcoming Spider-Man projects. Into the Spider-Verse, the next Spider-Man game, if he ever comes back. Mm-hmm. You know, there's so many potential possibilities to see this character in the future. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, I get that if you guys ever see that.
Nice. I also gotta make the announcement about Hidden Gem Wednesdays as well after you're done your books.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about that.
Rip
Hidden Gem Wednesdays. Yeah.
Okay, these last 3-4 books are probably some of the biggest money makers I have. This is Spider-Gwen issue number 1. Really good book.
Dang.
Like a $50 and up book right now because of Into the Spider-Verse and the Spider-Verse movie and everything like that. I got this for I got it for cover price. $4.
Really?
$4.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Because I found this in my LCS back room. They hadn't gone through any of it, so they said whatever book you find, they will give to you for cover price and add a discount on top of that. So I probably actually got it for like $3.20.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And they didn't know what it was worth. So really good.
They got to educate themselves over there.
Yeah, for Into the Spider-Verse, great spec book there. Ooh, this is a recent pickup. I got it for $10 is a little pricey, but I love this cover, and I have never owned this book before, and it's in really good shape. It's the Amazing Spider-Man issue 201. Great John Romita Sr. cover with the Punisher on it. One of my favorite Spider-Man covers. I also think this is like the second or third appearance of the Punisher too. I don't think it's the second. I think it's the third or fourth. Sorry, the third or fourth. One of the two, because I think his first appearance was 180 something. I forgot. It was either 180 something or one. I think it was 180 something. But this is issue 201, so it might be his third or fourth. Okay. So really cool John Romita Sr. art. Probably one of my favorite Spider-Man, like older Spider-Man cover arts. Yeah. And it's a newsstand. So really cool. Really cool. Really cool.
129.
129. So this might be after his third or fourth appearance.
Yeah.
But I still like the cover. It's a great Spider-Man and Punisher cover at the same time. Oh, dude, these last two books are probably some of my favorite pickups I've ever gotten. Obviously, you can't beat the DC Comics Presents 26. There's no beating that one.
Oh no, that's the hidden gem, bro. You already got the award for that, man.
Yep. But these two books, crazy good. First up, we have Marvel Comics Presents 72, the first full appearance of Weapon X.
Oh. Man,
great cover, by the way. It's like a Terminator endoskeleton on the cover there. Looks sick.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like barbed wire or something like that around him. What is that? That's crazy, man.
It is barbed wire. You're right. Really cool. I'm glad to have owned this because I'm trying to collect right now, kind of like the main, I think 4 or 5 issues of Weapon X, in the Marvel Comics Presents title, where it's his first mention, it's his first binding of the adamantium to his skeleton, it's his first suit, his Weapon X suit, then it's the first full appearance, and then after that I think is the first use of his new powers or something like that. But this is his first full appearance. This was the one I was really hoping to get, because this is probably the hardest one to find out of the 3 or 4 issues of Weapon X. Really great. I'm so glad to have bought that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Is this
my
the big
last
book?
pickup? This is the big
man.
book. It's not in great shape, I will say, but it's not like it's like a 3.0, right?
Okay.
It's not incredibly bad, but it's not incredibly good either. It's like a 3.5, maybe a 3.5.
Okay. How much did you buy it for? Give us that.
I bought it for $30.
Okay. 30 bucks.
I paid for this one book.
Okay.
But it's a good book. I mean, you'll know what I'm talking about because I've shown it on the Discord, but that was 2 weeks ago, so I'm not sure if everybody remembers.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll remember once you show it, probably.
I already took the liberty of putting it in Mylar. Probably, honestly, one of my favorite books I have right now. This is The Flash, issue number 147. Second appearance of the Reverse Flash.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Look at the colors. First of all, vibrant colors.
Yeah,
very vibrant colors.
Yep.
Really, no damage besides the spine. The spine is the only place that really has a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and there's a crease here, color breaking, which that's not going to be pressed out. But there's another one that's very faint that runs down here. That is a pressable defect in the cover. But other than that, very noticeable color breaking crease at the bottom. This book is golden. That looks such. Good. And I look at the cover too. This is an homage to, I think, Flash 123, where it has Flash and Golden Age Flash running towards.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You remember that? Yeah. So that's a very expensive book. This cover is not only an homage to that, but it's the second appearance of the Reverse Flash. I got it for $30. Boom. Super vibrant colors. I checked the inside, everything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just in like a 3035 condition, which, isn't bad, but this is from 1964, 65, I think.
Yeah.
And it obviously everything looks better in Mylar, so really cool book there. One of my favorites, Reverse Flash, one of my favorite characters, and I'm glad to have picked up this book for $30. And then I went to another comic book shop after I found this at a separate comic book shop. I found his first appearance in probably VG condition for $850.
Man.
Didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. But I told the guy, I go, I just bought his second appearance. And he goes, how much did you pay for it? And I go, $30. He goes, was it in good shape? And I go, no, not really, but it's still a $30 book that really has no other defects than spine creasing.
Yeah.
Right? Second appearance, $30 is good for me,
Boom. Low grade better than no grade.
Yep. That for sure.
Boom.
But yeah, that is it for my pickups. I want to see what you've gotten.
All right. That was an awesome haul. Let me make myself big here. So basically, I got a ton of books here. Oh, shoot, you saw it. Okay. That's all right though. So basically, so I went to a comic show I went to a comic show, and I also went to a comic shop I haven't been to in a while. It's called the Comics Closet. All right, it's right over the Pennsylvania line, and so I'll show the comic shop pickups first. If you're not in the Discord, I post all of my pickups in the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, then there's a Discord right there. And yeah, so most of these are dollar bin finds. I'll go over the only two. Yeah, I'll go over the only two things that weren't dollar bin. This is the Terminator number 4 for $4.
That's a really cool cover.
Check that out right there. That's sweet.
A really cool cover.
Yeah. So I got that. And surprised to see this, Batman vs. Predator 1 through 3, the whole set for $10.
Wow.
Yup. There you go.
That's a good find.
Here you there. Yeah. And 2's in the middle. So yeah, $10. Boom.
I have a friend who actually I actually had a friend who got number 1 recently. So now that you've gotten it, I think that's a sign for me to start picking up the Batman versus Predator series. So that might be my next thing to get.
I think this number 1 is like a $10 book at least just the number 1, I think. So yeah, there's that, and then all the rest of these are dollar bin books. So I'm gonna start off. I picked up a run filler, Incredible Hulk number 405. Nothing too special. I actually pulled that back out of my box, but yeah, I also got Aliens vs Predator number 1 as well. It's a pretty cool one. This is not the first volume, but
all the aliens and Predator comics that Dark Horse made look so good. Like the art, the stories, they're good.
Speaking of Alien vs Predator, I also got Alien vs Predator number 1 as well there. That's for a newer series, Fire and Stone. There's 2.
Ooh. God, all the art. Yeah. So good.
3. That's pretty wicked cover there.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
And 4. And this is a 4-issue limited series. So I got the full series right there.
Wow.
For $4 for the whole thing. Ooh, I'll save those for the last. I also got this super cool EC comics. A weird science fantasy. This is a reprint. I think it's from like mid 90s. But Flying Saucer.
Still cool.
Yeah.
All the EC reprints from the Golden Age books, I feel like are really cool. I've only seen one in the wild before.
Oh really?
Yeah, but that one looks really cool.
Yeah. There was a number 1 of this series, but it wasn't really that cool, and it's not really valuable since it's just a reprint from like the 90s. Yeah, so and like this was the only like UFO one, which I'm pretty interested in. And what's up, Kenny? My man Kenny up in the house. How's it going? Ooh, this is one that I may use for cover battles possibly. All of these are $1. X-Men First Class number 5. Hulk.
That's cool.
Look at the suits of the X-Men. They're the classic suits right there.
The
OGs. Check that out.
Really cool.
So cool. Looks like some sort of oil or watercolor, maybe even painting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe digital, but yeah, it's so cool. Gotta love it. Ooh, so I'm glad I actually got this. My dad actually got this a couple years ago, actually, and he picked up the only copy that they had in the shop, and I was so jealous he got it. But finally, I got my own copy. Mr. T and the T-Force, number 1. Holly bag with the trading card. There were like
Mr. T.
There were like 2 other copies of this in the dollar bin, but like I only picked up 1. But yeah, isn't that so cool? That's just so cool.
But you got it in the bag with the card, bro. Look at that.
Yep. So there we go. This was another $1 here. This was a really good dollar bin find, honestly. Frank Miller's Ronin number 1.
Ooh.
Boom, right there.
I've seen some various Ronin issues.
Yeah.
Never seen a number 1 in the wild.
Yeah. I put together a set at my comic shop. I think it was a while ago, so I think it may be like a little overpriced, but I think it was $90 for the set. But here's the number 1 for $1. So yeah.
Really cool. That's a good dollar.
Yeah. I got 5 books left here. Okay. This one, great cover. Detective Comics number 620.
Wow.
Check it out. Boom.
I've seen that cover a few times. I might need to get it because it's honestly growing on me.
Man, cool that's going to be you after cover battles tonight, Dark Knight.
Okay.
That's going to be you.
I don't know about that.
I think it is. I know about that. So yeah, anyways, there's that. And all 4 of these books are the same book, actually. I picked all 4 of these up. They're near mint condition. Like, I feel like at least one of these has to be a 9698, but they're all near mints. Easy. This is... I'll just show up one because there's no point in showing up all of them. But this is Pacific Presents number 1, first headliner issue featuring Rocketeer.
Woo!
Yeah.
I actually wanted, there's a, I don't know if it's number 2 or number 3, but Neil Adams did the cover art for the Rocketeer,
really?
whichever issue that was.
Nice, yeah.
I've been looking for that because that cover looked awesome.
Anyway, so I picked up all of them because they're like
nice
$15 books each. But yeah, so and Satori has that, so nice. Yep. And that's only that for that one comic shop. I did go to a comic show. I have these 4 books to show off. You've already seen these. I don't know if you remember them though. And I bought a ton of like 90s Hulk run fillers. You don't need to see those. They're like $2 each. I overpaid. I could have gotten for $1.
Hey, as long as you're putting in the work to get that full set of Hulk.
Yeah. Here we go. So, I don't even know where to start. I'll start with this. This is Silver Surfer Black, number 1, blank sketch cover.
Are you going to do something with that?
I anticipate that I probably will. I'm still brainstorming though. I'm thinking of like what I might do on it. But
do Silver Surfer choking Thanos.
I could do that.
That would be a cool cover. I've always wanted to see that on a cover. I don't know if that's a cover or not, but I feel like that'd be cool. Like, don't have it like both of them in the frame. Have it like you could see like the side of Silver Surfer's head. I
could do like a back thing too. You know,
you could
do it on the back. I'm thinking like, see this cover A? I'm thinking like I may use like some color in it, possibly. That's actually pretty cool. Check that out.
Yeah, because it's hard to get like a silver effect onto. That's what I think Alex Ross does really well because he gets that effect whenever he draws Silver Surfer.
Yeah, so that was $5 actually. So that was a pretty good deal. Speaking of Alex Ross, this was another $5 book. Boom.
That's
Silver
what I'm talking about.
Timeless variant. Boom. There you go.
Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Timeless variants, but like Silver Surfer, whenever Alex Ross does like a character who has like metallic on their body,
like Iron Man,
always translates Iron Man. Really, they all translate really, really well into art, into his whenever he draws it.
Look at the
especially Silver Surfer. It looks cool.
Yeah, this was $5. This is like a $20 book right here for $5.
Yeah.
This was the best. This is my favorite book that I picked up at the show. This was another $5 book, Black Panther Timeless variant. Check that out.
Also, look, like I said, not a huge fan of Timeless variants. Black Panther, that looks sick.
Yeah. Oh, you can see my Homer in the background there. But yeah, so gotta love it. Another one that I don't have. I'm collecting these Timeless variants. And this was $10. I don't know if I probably, it was a fair price, I thought. This came out recently, like during the show when I was there like a couple weeks ago. It was recent. And I wasn't able to get it, but it's the Punisher Timeless variant. $10 for it. You got to do what you got to do. It wasn't a $5 fine, but I mean, I'd pay $10 for a Timeless variant. I feel like if I didn't pay for it then, like, I never would have seen it ever again after that. So, like, yeah, but check that out. That's
nice.
That's so sweet. Another one to add to the collection there, and that's actually all the books that I have. So, yes, there we go. That's it. But yeah.
Do you want to make, before we move on to other things, do you want to make your announcement about Hidden Gem Wednesday?
Thanks for reminding me. So I know we got a few people in here. I did announce this on my Discord, so everyone who saw that in there, they'd know what I'm going to talk about. But and for anyone who doesn't like see this segment of the show, then they'll eventually find out in a few weeks. But basically, the stream series called Hidden Gem Wednesdays is coming to an end. Basically, that's fueled by the hidden gems that I find at my comic shop. And my boss is moving me off of back issues, right? So Hidden Gem Wednesday was all about the cool stuff I found in the back issues because I priced them, right? You know, we'd have collections come in, I priced them and put them onto the floor for people to buy. And I priced so many that we ran out of room to put them. So, so we don't really need that many back issues. I mean, we don't need to pump them out as frequently as we are. So my boss is going to be moving me on to posting books on eBay for the store. So that's still going to be pretty fun, but I'm not going to be able to do Hidden Gem Wednesday anymore. I'm going to stop doing back issues after Free Comic Book Day, which is May 7th. All right, first Saturday of May. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be pumping out back issues because we're going to be doing a sale for Free Comic Book Day, and see how many we can get out. And then after that, you know, I may do, you know, price a short box, you know, every now and then. But yeah, we're not doing Hidden Gem Wednesdays anymore, unfortunately. So for the next 3 weeks, when I'm pricing back issues, I'm going to compile all of the hidden gems for the next 3 weeks. And then I think what day is it? May 4th. May 4th. So that's in a couple weeks from now, like a week and a half, basically. That's going to be the last Hidden Gem Wednesday, number 35. All right. So,
R.I.P. Yeah. Hidden Gem Wednesdays.
Rip Hidden Gem Wednesday. He had a good run. Had a good run for sure. But yeah, and plus, you know, I was thinking of like stopping it anyways because, like, you know, not very many people were watching it. You know, as much, you know, if as many people watched Hidden Gem Wednesdays as they did our Friday night streams, and I guess it'd be more of a sad ending for me. But you know, it had to go. So yeah, but that's ending. So hopefully I can see you May 4th for the final Hidden Gem Wednesday. All the Hidden Gem Wednesdays are going to be up on the playlist. All right, I got a playlist with all the Hidden Gem Wednesdays you can go back and watch. So yeah, I think my personal favorite Hidden Gem Wednesday was 12.5. All right, I did a random Hidden Gem Wednesday. It was like, I don't know, it was like some random thing like that wasn't like a whole number. So like I tried to squeeze it in, but we got in like this cool collection that had like an ASM 361 in it, like a Secret Wars 8, stuff like that, you know. And like I was like, oh, I was so hyped about it, and I made it like a special Hidden Gem Wednesday just for that. But yeah, so hopefully I can see you guys there. That's it for my spiel about that. But yeah, so that's that.
Rip Hidden Gem Wednesdays.
Rip.
All right. What are we going to do next? What's the plan?
I mean, we got about like 30 minutes until you leave. So I guess we can do a few rounds of cover battles, possibly, if you're down for it.
Cover battles! Woo! Everybody wants that, yes? I want to hear some
everybody wants
cover battles. Let's do cover battles.
Let's get some chat hype up in here. Let's get these intros up in here. All right, let's do this.
You know where we at. It's prime time rapping. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got our challenger over here.
Yep. T-Bone 225, run my nav.
225? Is that an area code or something? Put that on map quick.
Oh, shit.
T-Steak. Let's go ahead and get into our main man, the champion himself. No need for introduction.
First of all, I'm not a rapper.
Let's go ahead and get into this little coin toss here. Good luck.
Hey,
about luck.
You know what I do? Heads.
Okay.
You know how I go.
Yep. Tails.
Hey. I go first.
Yeah, but
hey, tell him.
Hold on, I want to talk. When it comes super hot, he goes first. What is this?
All right, so you heard the man.
You super hot. You go first. You super hot. Go. You go first. Are we just? Well, let's just do like this. Has to be a cover you haven't used before. By the way, we're still doing that rule.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, done.
All right.
Already have it.
All right. So you got your book. We're just doing this. Are you going to show me your book, or do I have to just pick out a book? Or...
You got to pick yours, and then I'll show you my book.
Did you show your book today?
No.
Okay, then. I think I might have to. I don't know, man. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but this is my book. All right. Let me put this here. You want to show our books at the same time? Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right. Ready? 3.
Yep.
2, 1. Ooh. Okay.
We doing this? This is a
Let's
good battle.
Both DC. I appreciate that. We got to get some DC love
Both
up in
DC.
here.
Dude, this Rorschach cover I love. It's definitely one of my favorite Watchmen covers I've ever seen. It's got the red rain. It reminds me of the Batman poster with the red rain.
Is there Rorschach number 1?
Rorschach? No, it's number 21.
How do you spell
Rorschach? It's a variant cover. RORSCHACH.
Okay, number 21.
Yep.
All right, Detective Comics 620. Which has the better cover? Go vote in the poll. There it is.
Dude, look at that cover.
I know.
No, mine. I'm talking about mine.
Oh, yours? Nah. Don't know so much about yours. I don't know. Check that out. A skull, Batman skull in the man. That's so dope.
Look at that. Does that not remind you of the Red Rain poster from the Batman movie?
Kinda, but like,
look at how cool that looks.
This is a little bit cooler than yours, in my opinion.
I don't know, bro. I beg to differ. Let's see if chat's working.
You got 1 vote for yours so far. 2 votes for yours.
Oh no, I gotta reload. My stream's still doing this. Okay.
You want to see what I'm eating right now? Look.
Reese's Minis?
Yeah, they're good, bro.
You got Reese's Minis?
Yeah, what do you got?
Want to know what I got?
Yeah. Probably got full Reese's, don't you?
No. Want to see what I'm eating right now? Nutella with the pretzels.
Oh, dang. All right.
The snack pack on the go.
That Batman cover looks like something I can draw. All right, I'd like to see you draw it then. Go ahead and draw it. Send me the link. Send me the image. I'd be down to see it.
Send him the JPEG.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the mask. You can see the mask running with the black ink. Ooh.
Well, I think you won there. It's 4-1 right there. So.
Woo!
All right. Congrats.
Go.
You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war.
Now I crack open my Nutella on the go.
Also, I got my Whack Comic shirt on, by the way. Just saying.
Nice.
Like before you hopped on, I realized I had like a shirt that just like straight up had my my city name like on it, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta change this. And I was like, oh,
little victory bite.
Okay. All right. Neil Adams cover. Ready for a Neil Adams cover that you haven't shown before?
Yep.
You want to do it?
I got plenty, bro. I got a whole Neil Adams section in here.
Do it. Do it up. Let's do Neil Adams.
I got a good one.
I already got mine here.
Okay, I've shown this one before because it was in a pickup in a week for our pickups, but I have not used it in a cover battle.
Okay.
Here we go. We ready for this? This is the Flash issue number 215.
Well, here I got Mr. T and the T-Force number 1.
No way you use that.
It's a Neil Adams.
Really? That's Neil
Yep.
Adams?
Yep.
Wow, I did not know that.
See? Neil Adams, Pete Stone. Yeah, Neil Adams cover.
Okay.
That's what I'm using. Let's do it.
All right, we got Mr. T or the Flash, number 215. Both Neil Adams covers.
The Flash number what?
215.
Yours doesn't have a trading card polybag with it, by the way. So.
Okay, it doesn't, but it's in Mylar. And Mylar makes everything look better.
What's up? That Spider-Man boots up in here. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You know, I still got my still got that Lola number 1, by the way. Just hope you know that. Still got that.
Right, let's
and
see
yes,
if my chat's working.
Neil Adams actually did draw this Mr. T and the T-Force number 1 cover. He actually did. So
okay. Let's get this show on the road, bro.
Check it
Look
out.
at that.
Check it out right there.
Flash.
Come on.
And Jay Garrick Flash. And Vandal Savage in like the background, but he's there. All in one cover. Neil Adams.
Leg.
Classic
Savage
black
leg
background.
appearance. First leg cover appearance.
Satori said he drew the cover, he's the writer, and he did the interior art.
He's also the writer? Then what did Pete Stone do?
Pete Stone probably, I don't know. I don't know who Pete Stone is.
Neil Adams probably did the art, but I think Pete Stone did the writing. That's just I don't know.
Yeah, he probably either did the writing or he did the coloring.
Yeah. All right, it's tied. Next vote wins. How about that? All right, Mr.
Okay.
T and the T-Force. Check out. Look at all that bling. Look at all that. Ching, 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 ching. Like it's just shining off of him.
Dramatic Silver Age Flash cover by Neil Adams. Death of an Immortal.
I'm gonna ping everybody in the Discord again.
Everybody hop on here.
Yeah.
Hop on the hype train for Dark Knight, please. We doing the work tonight.
Look at that. Title: Mr. T and the T-Force. Writer: Neil Adams. Artist: Neil Adams. Cover artist. Then why is Pete Stone on the?
He probably did the coloring. He probably did the coloring.
I guess. Bro, it's tied with 6. Bro, a vote slipped by and somebody probably got ahead without me realizing, but it's tied 3-3 now. I guess next. Did you catch who got that?
I did not.
I guess next vote wins then.
Dang, Nutella's actually good. I forgot how good Nutella is.
Bro, Nutella is awesome.
All right, we do have 4 people and 6 votes. Do you want to do a tiebreaker?
Oh, you just won. You got another vote.
Oh! Woo!
No need for
that. Is it. 2 down. We're going fast tonight.
We're doing speed rounds. All right, you won that. It's 2-0. Right. 2-0.
You gotta pick now.
I just picked Neil Adams, bro.
Oh, I thought that was from chat.
No,
I didn't know you picked that. We could.
I wanted to do Neil Adams because I had the Mr. T comic.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah. Pick like a fair category because I just like straight up did Neil Adams. That's like me. That's like you doing like.
Let's do 90s books. Like 90s comics. I know of some 90s books you have.
And you can't use it. Can't use it for the couldn't have used it for another cover battle. By the way. Dang, 90s. Dang, man. Okay, I got a few.
Actually, this might be harder than I thought.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about it. All right, hold on. I'll be back.
This might be harder than I thought. Okay, everybody, just bear with us for a minute. It's going to take a little bit of time. Ooh.
I think the main problem is, like, I want to choose Terminator so bad, but I think I like Terminator way more than everybody else does here.
This is a good one. I have not used this one. I've shown it on a pickup, but I have not used it in a cover battle.
Is it today pickup? Like you've shown it today or no?
Nope.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I praise Terminator way more than everybody else does. And like I think like it's like the greatest cover in the world. And then I would like get clobbered. I think I may just have to do it. Is yours a DC book? Can you at least give me that? Maybe I could It's not a DC book. You have a favorite cover artist? Dang, man. It's probably got to be Herb Trimp, the GOAT. Got to go with Herb Trimp. All right. Well, so yours isn't a Marvel. Yours isn't a DC book. It could, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a Marvel book, though.
Well, more or less.
It is a Marvel book. It's a Marvel book, isn't it? Gosh dang it, man. Gosh freaking dang it. Dang it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I may just have to go with it. I may just have to go with it here. Take this off. All right. You know, I just got to go with the Terminator number 4. I'm going for. Wait, is this a 90s book? I don't even know if this is a 90s book. It might be 86 actually. I think it's 80s. Actually.
Oh, dude, if it's 80 something,
it's 1990. Yes, it's 1990. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm good. All right. Terminator number 4. What's your book?
This is a doozy. This one will throw everybody off. Oh, Logan, Path of the Warlord, number 1.
Ooh, that's a 90s book?
90s book. It's 95.
Are you sure? Wow. Okay.
That's what it says right there on the signature.
Let's do it. I'm down to do it. Terminator 4. And that's a number 1, is it?
Logan, Path of the Warlord, number 1. Or it's just a graphic novel. It might be just like a one-off.
Path of the Warlord?
Yes.
Or the Terminator number 4. Which is the better cover? The Terminator number 4 or Logan, the Path of the Warlord. I'll just say number 1, I guess, because why not?
Yeah. Really cool.
I know. Terminator's so cool, isn't it?
Logan, Path of the Warlord. Look at that cover. It's like in full samurai mode, bro. It's X-Men, by the way. It's like actually Logan. It's not some guy named Logan. It's Logan. It is Wolverine Logan.
Yep.
Logan, Path of the Warlord. Look at him staring in your soul.
I know.
This eye.
Same with the Terminator too. I know we got 7 people up in here. Go vote in the poll. I just put the poll in the chat. Go vote.
Logan, Path of the Warlord, everybody. Going all out tonight. Simple black and white. Simple black and white cover. Got him staring at you. So Tori asked me, can you read the kanji? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's what it's written in. Yeah, I can read that. Logan, Path of the Warlord.
Can you guys please vote for my Terminator? It's like 3-0 over here. I mean, once you get like 4 votes.
We're making it quick tonight, boys. Quick victory.
Oh my gosh, clean sweep, I guess.
I'm pulling out
But
some
not
doozies tonight. This one threw everybody off. I already know this one threw everybody off. It's like, what is that? Never seen that before.
Go vote in the poll for the Terminator number 4.
You want to know which one really threw everybody off? Remember when we did cover battles, I think, a couple months ago? I used the back cover of Wolverine Volume 2, number 1.
How are you?
And I won.
I can't even
remember
I
that?
still can't even believe he used that.
You were like, you have to use a cover you've never used before. And I go, okay. All I did was
that was ridiculous, man.
All I did was turn that around, and I used the back cover of Wolverine. If you guys are familiar with the back cover of Wolverine Volume 2, number 1, it has Wolverine standing on there with like a half and half black and white with a cigar in his hand. I think it might be a reference to the Scarface poster because of the half and half black and white look. But it looked really cool, and it did win. And and like, you can debate me on this too. I think Wolverine has some of the best covers ever drawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think you won that because you got 3 votes and there's only 5 people watching. So.
Yeah. Let's go. We're making it a quick sweep tonight.
Oh my gosh, guys, what the heck is wrong with you? What the heck, man? Come on. Stop. Just give me 1 win. That's all I need. All right.
Throwing people off.
Gonna rain.
They said it was gonna rain. After a win, naps.
All right.
I take that.
Let's do some more.
I take that.
I take that. All right. Am I picking the category now?
Yes. And is this going to be our last one, or are we going to do one more after this?
It depends. What it depends on how quick this goes over. Yeah, the cover assassin. That's right. Dang, man. Gotta do. Okay. This comic has to be it had to have come out in the last year.
The last year.
Yeah, so 2021 or up.
Trying to think. I'm really thinking about this. Wow. Now you're throwing me off.
I tried to think of something good, bro. I want to win tonight. Reprints count? No. Can't use a reprint.
Oh, that's annoying.
Tyler.
Really good cover. This is from 2019.
No, that's like 3 years ago, bro. Tyler also wants a blind battle. We'll see. Oh, we also have to end it short tonight because Dark Knight's got to go somewhere. He's too cool for us. So
sorry about that, but we're making it quick.
I'll still be backstage though. Like he's gonna leave right after. I think he's gonna leave right after the stream. But
I have a perfect book. What am I doing?
Yeah, so we're gonna like end this in like a few minutes, like probably after this.
What am I doing? I have it.
All right, show it up.
Perfect book. Perfect.
You already used that
Last year.
Yeah, but
this came out in the last year.
Come on, man.
I don't know what to tell you. I have maybe one other book.
We didn't even use the Batman movie variant. You could use that too.
I could, but I feel like this covers better.
Man, I mean, you're probably gonna win this today, anyways. So I'll let you use that cover. But I'm gonna be using the Punisher Timeless variant. Came out, I think.
It's actually good.
Ago, probably.
They're both like Virgin variants. So this is actually
both Virgin variants. That's right. Let's do it. Let's just do it up. Punisher #1 or Batman. What is that? Batman what?
I actually don't know. I would put just like Batman Virgin variant.
Okay, I'll do Punisher Timeless. I'll do Punisher Timeless or Batman Virgin. All right, let's do this. Bro, you know what else I got actually? Mini Starbursts, bro. Yeah.
Wow. They're stacked up.
Bro, I am not messing around tonight, man.
I'm gonna have to go get an Arizona Mucho Mango later.
So yeah. Check it out. It's so cool. Look at me, I'm so cool with my $10 Punisher Timeless variant. Bro, I'm getting so much glare. Like I have lights all around me. No, that's not too bad there.
Wait. What is happening to my chat?
You're winning 3-0 as usual here. Come on, guys. 6 people up in here.
Oh, don't close it. I want to see this unfold. If I get one more vote, I win. Because this is already half.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, the best I can do is a tiebreaker right now. Once it hits 2 minutes, I'll give it to you. How about we... Oh, 4 votes. There you go. Got 4 votes right there.
Oh!
Man! All right.
Wow.
I think maybe we should just do a blind draw just for fun since Tyler, the alter ego, requested it specifically.
Yeah. The alter ego. Okay, I can do that.
Let's just any cover. I mean, any box, whatever. Blind draw.
Okay, I don't have my blindfold with me, so I'm gonna have to I don't know,
just close your eyes, bro. I'll trust you. Just close your eyes.
All right.
All right. Here I go. Eyes closed. By the way, I'm going in this special box. By the way, just saying.
Me too. I'm going in. I rearranged it recently, so let's see if I can get something good.
I'm looking for a good cover. Okay, this is my book. I don't know what it is. This is my book.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm satisfied with this.
All right, I got my book. I haven't seen it, but I felt what bag it is, and I'm kind of scared. As I was going through, I was feeling through, and I felt the stiffness of this bag. Automatically knew what it was.
Oh.
And you're not gonna like it. You are not gonna like it.
I don't think I am either. So, I was looking at my special black box. My special black short box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have it divided up into my regular special books and CGC candidates and signatures. This is a
Nichmo is here. He's not gonna like this either.
Oh, what's up, Nichmo?
He thinks I'm pulling a scam card on you right now, probably.
Oh yeah, we just did a blind draw, so
I just rearranged my box. I felt the stiffness of this bag. I automatically knew what it was, so I pulled it out.
All right, I just finished removing the price tag from this. Here we go. We got 9 people up in here. That's an all-time high for this stream. Hello, Nichmo. Let's just show up our books at the same time. All right.
I'm not gonna like it.
It's probably gonna be like a Hulk 340 or something like that. I think that's my guess, or like an ASM 252. 3.
Okay, ready?
2, 1. Oh man!
And they're both McFarlane Spider-Man covers. Look at that.
Spider-Man covers.
It's honestly, and these have both been homaged so many times. This is the most homaged cover. They're both Spider-Man McFarlane.
Is like top 5.
Now it's just who prefers which at this point.
I don't know, man. This is a pretty classic book. I mean, which sold more? Spider-Man #1 definitely sold more copies than
it definitely did.
Amazing
but
Spider-Man 300.
You got to think that's also in the 90s where they printed more. So,
oh yeah, that's true. It's also why it's like this is like a $20 book now. Do you know that? Or well, like first print.
I think that variant's more.
Not this. No. First print with like the sealed in the poly bag is like a $20-$25 book, I think.
Sealed in the poly bag?
Yeah. Not this. This is like a, I don't know. This might be a second.
Oh, and by the way, for those who are wondering, yes, this is a real ASM 300 and it's in like really good shape.
I don't
know if that helps. Don't believe me. I'm planning on going to get this graded at some point.
Saying that book is not real, that's like the equivalent of saying like your Jordans are fake or something like that, you know? It's like, yeah, your ASM 300, it's a facsimile, bro. Open it up.
I actually can, dude. This thing is sealed tight.
Yeah.
This bag it's in is like, it's literally like a CGC comic holder.
Oh, really?
It's not quite a top loader.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of like a Mylar bag. But it's weird, but I keep it in here because it
that's got to be the most expensive book you own, right?
For sure, yeah, 100%.
Like $1,000 book right there, easy.
I don't know. I do have the DC Comics Presents 26. I don't know how much.
No, that's like that's bro. I mean, in that condition. Oh, Nichmo just messaged me. Hi. What am I supposed to say to that, bro? I mean, your DC Presents, that's like a it
is in really bad shape, but if I get it, it's wavy. Like that's the only bad thing.
It has potential to be like a $200 book. Most. I think that's what I said on like Key Collector. On Key Collector, it was like $265, I think, or something like that for like a high grade. That book right there, you get that slabbed. You get that. That's probably like a 9.4 easy, right?
This
and
I don't know. I try and be harsher when grading things so that if I get it back and it's lower than I expect.
The graders are so harsh, bro.
Yeah, they are. And I, like I said, really afraid of sending my books to CGC because people usually that I've heard of don't get their books until like 3 months, 5 months later, or they come back damaged and you got to send them back.
Mm-hmm.
Very unreliable.
My books are still at CGC. Like I think I sent them off in like October, November. I think.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm expecting to get them back this summer, but I think I won that.
Who's winning?
Sorry,
who's winning the chat?
F in the chat. For your ASM 300.
You're winning. You were winning.
Pops more. I think it just pops more. Honestly.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Not never mind, but we're getting closer.
Well, we only got 5 people up in here.
Yeah, we can go. I wouldn't be mad if we ended it right now.
Plus, you already won like the whole thing. So
yeah, that's
congratulations.
That's a GG.
Oh, it wasn't a yeah, GG. Good game as usual. You won here.
GG.
I'll give you this special one right here. Where is it? Here it is.
Gonna rain. They said it was gonna rain.
After a win, naps.
All right.
I take that.
That's it. Prime time rapping. Soup did it again. Wins, no losses.
But I'm not a rapper.
There you go.
What happened?
Soup did it again.
Naps. I take that.
We take that. All right. That's a wrap.
That was a GG. That's a wrap for tonight's Friday night stream.
It's official. This book is better than ASM 300. It's just better.
According to popular vote.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We do have to cut it short because Dark Knight is apparently too cool for us. He's probably got,
I have to go get Red Bull and be at a friend's house.
Oh, sure. So, okay, that's like sign language.
And watch the live action Speed Racer movie.
Okay. So you're probably just gonna, go and do drugs, and you're not gonna talk to me for another 3 months, probably.
No, but we hopefully should be back next week. That is for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, usually I'd say that I'm doing a Hidden Gem Wednesday next week, but that's not happening.
Yeah. Rip.
But yeah, so
didn't know.
Yeah, nope, not doing a Hidden Gem Wednesday. That's last one is May 4th. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully I can see you guys on the next Friday night stream. I also just made a short film that came out a few weeks ago.
Yes, everybody go watch that. It's great. It really encapsulates what the life of a comic book collector is like.
I literally just dropped that and dipped. Like, just let that sat for like three weeks. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully I can see you guys for the next Friday night stream next week. I don't know. I may make a video next week, but I don't know. Go subscribe to Dark Knight Comics channel. Hopefully Stream Elements will drop the link for you.
As dead of a channel it is right now, please go subscribe. Really help me out.
Yeah. So yeah. Bye.